What's up, ladies? Edition of the show. This time we're talking about a big splash of information that literally came out in an interview with Bloomberg from Phil Spencer pertaining to exclusive games, PlayStation, also the Activision Blizzard deal, as well as more studio acquisition. So this is some stuff that we've been talking about on the channel for a while now, and the shift that Sony is actually making, which I think that this will be a very big discussion that we're going to be having pertaining to PlayStation, the exclusive games, and Sony's main focus as we progress, because more and more we are seeing different changes from both sides of these corporations and everything. And I think that the shift that Sony is actually making right now, a lot of people are not happy with it because they feel like, well, no, you should just stick to the tried and true way of doing things, which is just making your games strictly exclusive to the box. And that's it. You know, a lot of people, they're still stuck in that mindset of how Sony used to be, you know, when they first started out, right? And everything was just tied to the box and not available anywhere else. And what people got to understand is that, well, these companies, they're in business to make money. They're trying to win, right? They're trying to get more active users, monthly users on their platform, right? They're also sitting here trying to figure out different ways to grow so that they can put more games out there to the mass. And so obviously every time when something shifts from each company, a lot of people are upset about it, but you do have to look at it from a business standpoint. And, you know, you look at the install base when it comes to PlayStation, and a lot of people will say, well, how is it that, well, God of War, for instance, 117 plus million people that owns a PS4, only 20 million out of that, you know, bought God of War. And for some people, they're looking at that, well, that's not really good because, well, you have to understand that not everybody's going to be interested in God of War, which I've talked about that, right? But at the same time, why settle for 20 million when you can go beyond 20 million, right? You could go way beyond 20 million. And how are you going to do that? Well, how you do that is you have to go beyond the console. You have to go beyond the console. That's how you do that. And doing that, well, the core fan base that we come to know and love, the PlayStation brand loyalty, right? Those are the type of people, the console people, that are just going to be upset about that because they're like, oh, well, there's no point in owning a PS5. There's no point in buying a PlayStation console if it's going to be available on other platform at XYZ time. And so you do have to understand that you cannot make everybody happy as a company or as a corporation or as a content creator, whatever the case may be. Like, you have to do what's best for you, for your best interest, but at the same time, still making everybody happy. And so I think that with this shift that Sony is the direction that Sony is going in and the shift that they're making, a lot of people are just not happy with that. And so if you look at what recently happened with Call of Duty, right? The whole notion of, well, obviously, I'm pretty sure that when Xbox, you know, put out that big news and information at the early part of the year about Activision, or they're buying Activision, Microsoft, they're saying that they're buying Activision and everything. Sony was sweating because they're like, oh my God, what does this mean for us? You know, when it comes to Call of Duty, like, I mean, dang, that's one of our biggest revenue stream. Like, we got to do something. Like, this is our biggest revenue stream, like, when it comes to third party stuff. So we have to do something, right? And so now we have Phil Spencer coming out and he's saying the things that he's saying, but it's the truth. Like, you have to look at what's going on with exclusive games tied to just one box. Like, that is non-existent right now, at least for the PlayStation and the Xbox side of things, because here's the thing, here's the kicker. The only other person that I could say, or company that I could say, that is doing that tried and true for years and still doing it to this day is Nintendo. Nintendo's attach rate when it comes to their game sales and everything is literally through the roof. Like nobody else is putting up the numbers that Nintendo is putting up. Like there's nobody else doing that, right? Nobody else is doing that. Like Sony is not even putting up the numbers that Nintendo is putting up when it comes to just sticking on the box, not going beyond the box, just sticking right at the box. Hey, you got to buy this piece of plastic in order to play Mario. You got to buy this piece of plastic in order to play Zelda. You can't get Zelda or Mario anywhere else. It's tied to that console. And so Sony, they have been doing that for years, to the point where their fans are seasoned to that. Their minds are programmed like, oh, I got to buy a PS2 to play God of War. I got to buy a PS3, you know, to play whatever it is, Warhawk or Mag, whatever, right? You know what I mean? Heavenly Sword, whatever the case may be. Like, I literally got to buy a PS3 for this, a PS4. Man, I want to play Last of Us, or I want to play God of War, or I want to play Uncharted. You got to buy the system in order to play. And as soon as Sony stepped out of that region of saying, well, we no longer going to be tying our games just to the box. We're going to go beyond the box because there's so much more money to be made beyond the box, right? And people are not understanding that. And Jim Ryan even said it himself, like, listen, the whole tactic here is to get our games in front of hundreds and millions of people. Well, how are you going to do that? You're not going to do that with just the console. You're going to do that by expanding in the cloud area, by expanding in the mobile area, by expanding on other platforms, including PC. That's how you do that, because you're tapping into markets that you haven't tapped into before, because you're just having this one tunnel vision and it's just strictly to the box. You could sell way more copies. And then obviously you have people saying, well, Marlon, you got to look at it from two different angles, man. These games could sell way more, right? People are complaining about Last of Us 2. Oh man, it only sold 10 million copies. It could have sold way more than that. Well, I've already said the whole Last of Us Part 2 situation. Like, what hurted Last of Us Part 2 was the leaks. I talked about that plenty of times. I said that if that game did not get leaked out, it could have easily did like at least 20 million. You know what I mean? Easily. But 20 million is not enough for Sony. 20 million is clearly not enough for a lot of you guys, because you look at 20 million, you're like, man, that's a joke compared to what Sony could potentially do. That's why they're tapping into the PC arena. That's why they're releasing these games, because they know they can double the sales, double the growth of these games, double the lifespan of these games. So you have to look at it from a business standpoint and from a growth standpoint. How can we excel more? How can we tap into the market even more and allow people to experience the quality of these games that we are putting out there? Yes, we don't have the money like Microsoft, right, to necessarily say, well, we can take an L on our subscription service and stay in the red forever. Sony cannot do that. So what do you do as Sony? You expand your games. They're not going to do day and date. They might do day and date with PC. I can see that being a thing. But as far as doing day and date with a subscription service, no. Because the winner here is, if they do day and date with PC, yes, you're going to have a huge uproar of people that's like, I'm not buying a PS5, or I'm not going to buy a PS6, or whatever the case may be, because it's day and date on PC. But here is the thing. There's always going to be a market, ladies and gentlemen, for consoles. Okay? Not everybody have the money, time, resources to build a PC. Okay? A lot of people can't be bothered with drivers and this and Windows crashing and blah, 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 even though consoles crashes as well. People just want that, you know, exclusive box. I can play all my games on it. I don't have to worry about updating no drivers, or I ain't got to worry about getting another graphics card because this one is outdated. People don't want to deal with that. So there's always going to be a market for console gaming. But at the same time, for people who have that option, for people who are balling like that, obviously they're going to be like, you know what? I'm good. I'll just get it on PC, or I'll just buy a PC, or whatever the case may be. So you're always going to have different type of people, different type of markets, or whatever the case may be. And so if Sony goes the day and date route, I mean, not only that's going to strengthen their software sales, but also increase their console sales, because yes, while you're going to have a fall off of console gamers saying, I'm going to sell my PS5, you're also going to have some fresh new PS5 owners that's going to be coming in. Well, Marlon, where is that going to be coming from? The cloud, PC gamers, mobile gamers, right? So at the end of the day, yes, you can do day and date, and that's going to tap into the whole PC market and PC gamers and win those people over. But also you put your stuff on mobile, you're going to, man, there's billion. That market is insane in the mobile segment, right? And then also you're tapping into the cloud segment, which what Microsoft is doing here. So I think if you look at it from that angle, I feel like Sony knows that, and that's why they're doing the live service games. Like, we don't know how these live service games are going to turn out. We don't know if they're going to be a flop. We don't know if they're going to be, great or successful, whatever the case may be. Only Sony knows that, because they're the ones developing all these live service games, and in the hopes that we're going to love these games and play these games. But we do have to understand here what's being taken place. And so we have a series of different articles that we're going to be getting into here that I think is very, very interesting. And Phil, he's already seeing it happening, right? Obviously with PlayStation going beyond the box, because that's the only way. That's the only way. And Phil knows that they can't compete with Sony when it comes to hardware sales. He knows that. Microsoft knows that. They cannot compete with Sony in that department. Now, I feel like where Microsoft has the edge over Sony right now is spreading out Game Pass, putting it on more screens, more platforms. Sony realized that, and that's why Sony is trying to adapt. So I think ultimately having your games being spread out to more markets and to more devices is the best way to really do it, right? At the end of the day, Nintendo, they ain't got to worry about that. That's why Nintendo is not in this conversation. I see a lot of people responding to this particular story, and they're saying, well, Nintendo is literally the only one. You doggone right. And Nintendo is in their own lane. Nintendo ain't got to worry about this stuff because their attach rate is literally insane. Their consumer attach rate is insane. Every time Zelda drops, you know what I mean? Crazy, well over 20 million. Mario, now we're not even talking about Mario as a whole. We ain't even talking about Mario Kart, right? We're not even talking about Smash Brothers. All those like Nintendo first party games, like crazy, will outdo any Microsoft game, first party game, any Sony game combined. Like that's just, Nintendo is just doing their thing. But as you can see, the numbers are not as high as they used to be when it comes to Sony. The numbers are dropping over time, year on year. Sometimes they increase, sometimes they decrease. That's just the way it is. People lose interest. Maybe, people fire up a game, they don't like it, they step off or whatever. That's just how it is. That's just the nature of the beast. You just have to find a way to adapt, and you have to find a way to evolve. And so as we progress, thank you so much, Kratos, for the $2. As more people get to enjoy these amazing games on PC. Facts. And while your main core audience, your hardcore audience is going to be upset, right? They're going to be very, very upset because, well, what's the point of owning a PS5? That's why you see so many people are upset about Death Stranding, Spider-Man, old games that we've been playing for years. Kojima is a traitor, all this type of stuff. Like, that's why people are so mad, right? But you have to understand that Sony can't stay the same way forever. I had to understand that. Like, they're a business. They're running a business, right? They need more people to play their games. They need more hardware sales. They need more video game sales, software sales, PlayStation Plus sales. Like, how are they going to do that? By just sticking to the box. You got to ask yourself that. The install base is not strong enough, right? Because yeah, Sony can sell 100 million PS5s, but they might release The Last of Us Part 3. Ask yourself realistically, how many people realistically is going to buy The Last of Us Part 3 on the PS5? I'm just saying, if the PS5, we get to the end of the generation, it sold 100 million, right? Towards the end of the generation, they release Last of Us Part 3. How much copies do you think that's going to sell, right? Let's say, for instance, hypothetically speaking, they're able to avoid all the leaks and things of that nature. People are just surprised with the experience that they get. Max, maybe 20 million. Max 20 million you're probably going to get. Maybe even 25, if that. And I'm just stretching myself thin when I'm actually saying that. Why settle for just 20 to 25 million when you could get 60 million, 70 million by releasing Last of Us Part 3 on PC, right? Not only just on PC, the cloud, whatever the case may be, putting it beyond the box. That's how you're going to do that, because the install base, when it comes to PlayStation fans, not everybody likes Last of Us. Not everybody is going to be playing God of War. Some of you guys I've seen in the comments saying, well, I don't really care for God of War 2018. I don't like the style of God of War 2018. Proves my point. Oh, I like the older God of War games because this type of God of War game, I just don't like it. Okay, well, you're not going to buy it. Same thing with Returnal. Look at Returnal. I feel like if Returnal was released day and date on PC, right, and PS5, I felt like it would have done way better as far as numbers go, right? It would have sold way more copies because there's a market out there for that game on PC. There's some people that like that rogue style type, Metroidvania type of game or whatever. A lot of people on the core PlayStation console fan base did not like that game. A lot of people did not like Death Stranding. And that's why we're seeing Death Stranding spread out everywhere. It's on PC. It's on PC Game Pass. I mean, it's everywhere. It's on the consoles. Like, it's everywhere, right? So you kind of have to look at it from that perspective. Like, they're trying to breathe new life into these IPs and in hoping that they can generate enough money so that they can invest more money into these sequels or invest more money into other things that we're going to be experiencing. And so you have to look at it from that perspective, because you have a lot of people that are very upset. For some reason, they're very upset about games going to other platforms. But bro, you didn't buy the game. A lot of these people, yeah, they're hypocritical. Like, they say, oh, no, I'm not going to buy it, right? Because XYZ. But as soon as it goes to another platform, they're upset about it. And I'm like, okay, why are you mad? You didn't even buy the game. You didn't even like the game to begin with. So why are you mad? You're supposed to be happy. You're supposed to be happy that, okay, I don't even care, because I didn't even like the game to begin with. That's this. I don't understand that. And that's why you see Sony is doing the things that they're doing. They're making the moves that they're making, because for that same reason where a lot of people are just not buying the games on PlayStation, on the console. They're like, I don't care about that game. And that's just with any console corporation, any publisher, whatever. Not every single game you make, unless you're freaking Nintendo. And even Nintendo, there's a few people that are like, yeah, I like this. But like the core games like Zelda, Mario, Zelda, Mario, Smash Brothers, all these games like Star Fox, those games are gonna sell. Because there's a market for that. The Nintendo's fan base is just insane, right? Unless you're a Nintendo, you just can't do it. You just can't do it. And Sony knows that. And that's why they're doing the things that they're doing. So I'm going to be digging into this one. I'm going to put a timestamp on this one where Phil is actually digging in to the future and literally just pulling the curtain, which I've already seen the future already when it comes to console games being exclusive just to consoles and things. Obviously, that's changing now because Sony is doing the things that they're doing, and we just have to get ready for it. We literally have to prepare ourselves for it. There's going to be a market for everything, right? And so We just have to understand that at the end of the day, that's the future, right? That's the future. Like we're going to get to that point where console exclusivity doesn't really matter anymore. Everything is everywhere, right? Everybody is playing games. Everybody is having fun. That is the goal at the end of the day. So let's dive into this topic. Do me a favor, hit the like button, hit the share button. So Xbox boss Phil Spencer says, we'll see less. Listen to this. We will see less platform exclusive games in the future. Now, funny, because remember Phil Spencer said when they acquired
even further.
Man, bad timing. I promise you, bad timing. That thing is so loud. I need to turn that down. I'll get to your donation in just a second. So, like I was saying before, right? We're starting to see that with Phil. Remember what he said when they got Bethesda, right? Like, as long as you have Game Pass, like, Bethesda games will be exclusive to you. The Game Pass player, the Xbox player, PC, all of that stuff, right? So it's kind of like, yeah, we're still seeing exclusivity right now, but as long as you're in that ecosystem, you're good, right? Because it's everywhere. As long as you're green when it comes to Game Pass, you'll have access to all these games. Doesn't matter what platform you're playing on. It's a difference. It's not just on the actual box. It's everywhere. Everywhere where Game Pass is. The cloud, PC, wherever, you got that. As long as you have a Game Pass subscription, you get all the Bethesda games. You get whatever they're doing right now with Activision. You get everything. All the studios that they currently do have developing all these first-party games, AA games, whatever, 1A game, whatever, right? And so let's dig into this, right? I get to that donation in just a second, all right? I get into it in just a second. So Xbox Phil Spencer has been talking to Bloomberg today in a new interview. As a part of it, he mentioned that he believes there will be less and less platform exclusive games as we moved into the future. That is true because Sony is doing it. They're going beyond the box, right? Now, here's the interesting thing about PlayStation, right? Spencer was responding to a question about the decision to continue making Call of Duty available on PlayStation. Remember, during the whole Brazilian court document situation, right? How that actually came out, right? Of Microsoft saying, yeah, we're still going to put Call of Duty on PlayStation. Like, that's still happening, yada, 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 right? But here's the thing. He said they're going to continue to make Call of Duty available on PlayStation even after the Activision Blizzard deal has gone through, explaining that the ability to reduce friction and allow people to play with their friends regardless of the device. So regardless of the device, so yes, they're still sticking to their guns. They're still sticking to their vision on we want gamers to play our games anywhere, anytime, whenever, regardless if it's on PlayStation or not. We want to expand. That's what we're doing. We're expanding. Ever since we launch Game Pass, that vision was already there because Game Pass has opened up that window, that opened up that gate for them to expand like this on a whole nother level. So yes, we want to reduce friction. We don't want to be fighting and withholding our games from going on other platforms. That's basically what he's saying. And Sony and Jim Ryan, they're thinking about that. They're like, you know what? We need to do the same thing because Microsoft is tapping into a whole nother market, a whole nother realm, right? So you have to look at it that way. My man Sniper, thank you for the $5.89. Says, I know the sarcasm doesn't come through. It says, Will, in the text, but you got to say this come true on why would you pick an Xbox, the big... Now, listen, again, there's a market for that. There's a market for that. right? Why would you pick an Xbox? Because maybe you might be a console gamer. Maybe you don't care. Like I said earlier, you don't care about PC, right? You don't have the money to build a powerful enough PC, right? So you're not necessarily going to be focused on that argument. You're just like, man, I'm gonna just buy my Xbox, bro. I don't care about PC. I don't care about the cloud. I don't care about mobile. There is a market for those type of gamers, right? There's a market for those type of gamers, and there's a market for the gamer that doesn't care. He has everything, right? He doesn't care where he plays. He got mobile. He got the cloud. He has access to the cloud. He has Game Pass, whatever, PC, console, whatever, right? And then you also have that person who is just like, you know what? I don't know. I don't really know about this direction. I'm hands off. I don't care. You know what I mean? So different strokes for different folks at the end of the day. Now, Larry K, thank you for the $1. It says Xbox won't be until 2025 when they actually have some games. Possibly the big titles come out next year, but I doubt. Obviously, the bigger stuff is coming out next year and beyond for sure. And I feel like Sony knows this. And that's the winning formula for Microsoft. Once the bigger stuff start dropping and it's pushing quality, and the quality is really there. Because remember, Matt Booty said, listen, bro, like we got to look at what PlayStation is doing. Even Microsoft even came out in the Brazilian document is like, yo, I feel like Sony could do the day one exclusive games in their subscription service because they have the leg up on the competition when it comes to what? High quality games. And they do, but they just cannot afford to tie it to a subscription service. They can't do that. So that's why they're doing how they're doing things by doing the live service games, putting their games on PC, whether it's 6 months, a year, 2 years, whatever the case may be. And it's still doing crazy numbers for them because there's still a market for those games long after they run their course on consoles. Now, here's the thing. So he talked about the whole reduced friction and everything. Now, here's what he said. Maybe in the short run, there is some people in some companies. Now, some people in some companies, you know who he's talking about, right? You know who he's talking. Like, console exclusivity has always been Sony's bread and butter. Always have. Always will forever be that way, right? Until they decide, no, we're gonna do day and date with PC. We're gonna do day and date with another platform because Sony wants you to buy their box. They want you to day one go get a PS5, go get a PS6, whatever the case may be. They still want you to do that, but at the same time, they're planning ahead and saying, well, we're not gonna do day and date with PC right now. We're still going to hang out and kind of see how well the games do on PC first. And then we might decide, oh man, we're putting up crazy numbers with these games, releasing them on PC. So man, you know what? It's time to do day and date. Because if you do day and date, oh boy, imagine being able to play God of War Ragnarok day and date on PC. Crazy. I mean, man, the internet will break. Crazy, right? Crazy. But I feel like Sony is taking their time and working themselves into that future where they're going to do day and date eventually, you know, because they've seen where the industry is going. They're seeing where the market is going. They're seeing how Microsoft is moving. They're seeing what Phil Spencer is saying. I mean, you don't think that you're looking at this stuff? They are. Like, man, we got to do something. You know, we put millions of dollars, you know, into these games, and we need these games to perform way more than how they're performing right now. You have to understand that. You have to look at what's really going on. What's really going on in gaming right now? Why is people not buying the games? Why is people not buying the $70 exclusives? Like, what's going on? The thing is, you got to expand. Because you're going to have people that are just diehard fans that they're not going to like everything that you put out. Every genre, every game. They're like, nah, I don't care about this game. I don't like this game. I don't think this game is worth $70. But somebody on PC might think it's worth $70. or somebody on mobile might think it's worth 70. I'm just saying, like, what you won't take, somebody else will take it. I'm just saying. So the fact that he is saying that, well, maybe in the short run, there are some people in some companies that don't love it. Obviously, Nintendo, hello, Nintendo as well. Nintendo is always going to continue to be tied to the box. That's why you can't get Mario Kart anywhere else. Well, you got Mario Kart. I think they have it on mobile. And I think that wasn't, it did extremely well for them, which is crazy. But I'm talking about the coreness of Nintendo, like majority, all of their games, right, is tied to the box. And that's why Nintendo is doing so well right now. That's why the Switch is selling so well, right? Because they're doing what's best for their fan base and the strength of their fan base. And so those companies might not love it right now, but eventually, right? We're seeing Sony doing it, right? So we're shifting beyond the box. And he says, but I think as we get over the hump and see where this industry can continue to grow, it proves out to be true, right? Because it is. It is. And obviously their rival, which is PlayStation, they're moving beyond that. They're pushing beyond the whole console exclusivity. Like, they're pushing beyond that. They're releasing more and more stuff on PC. Supposedly, they're going to be having a PC launcher. Like, Sony is taking PC gaming seriously. Like, they're investing a lot of time, resources. They just launched a website, right, with all the games that was released to date, you know, upcoming games and everything like that. Shots to There's No Hope for You with the $20. Says, congratulations, bro, on hitting that 49,000 subscriber mark. Thank you so much, man. 8 years. It took me 8. I got 9 fingers up. 8 years. It took your boy 8 years to get there. 8 years of hard work. Not easy, man. Not easy. Almost a decade. So not easy, man. It's a lot of hard work, you know, sweat and tears that goes into it. So I appreciate you, man. Glad you noticed. Glad you noticed. Thank you so much for the $20 and for being a member. So, guys, first party exclusive games just tied to one machine or one device is no longer going to be a thing in the future. Like, Sony is eventually going to do day and date with PC, right? And day and date with other platforms or whatever the case may be, right? And the whole Death Stranding thing, oh, that's just the beginning. Right? The whole Death Stranding thing. Oh, yeah. What do you think? You got to ask yourself this. Ladies and gentlemen, I know the future is crazy. But you got to ask yourself this. Right? You got to ask yourself this. The games that are not performing so well on PlayStation, whether it's PS4, whatever, if it's a cross-generation game, or it's on PS5, tied to the box only. You got to ask yourself, if they spend all this money and resources and time putting this game exclusive to PS5 and it doesn't perform well, what do you think is going to happen? Right? They're going to make even more things like Death Stranding happen in the future. I'm just saying, Microsoft is doing it with Call of Duty, right? They're saying after the Activision deal is done, we're still going to allow Call of Duty to be on PlayStation. Nah, it's not about the console war and all that nonsense. It's about being smart as far as putting our games on more screen and us making more green. That's what it is. You can own the IP for something and put it on other platforms. But the problem is that our mind and our hearts are trained to just look at just the console and not beyond the console. At least the PlayStation core fan base. Larry K, thank you so much for the $20. Let's go. Start that $20 train. Let's get it popping. Larry K, thank you for the $20, man. Let's go. Right? So you have to look at it from that perspective. What is going to happen? This is just, bro, I'm telling you, there's going to be more games, more IPs, more PlayStation first party IPs that is going to get that same Game Pass treatment with Death Stranding. I'm telling you, like, you look at Death Stranding, right? did not sell that well. A lot of people did not play Death Stranding because they did not like it. The core PlayStation fan base clowned that game. Oh, I don't care about this game. What's going to happen when a Sony-owned IP game gets published by another company and get released on PC Game Pass or just on PC in general? Like, that train is going to continue to happen. That move is going to continue to happen. This is just the beginning. This is just the beginning. So we got to wake up and get out of that mindset. We have to. There's going to be more and more deals that's going to happen that we're not going to like, that we're not going to accept, right? I wouldn't be surprised if Returnal ends up on PC Game Pass. I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised, right? We already heard that Returnal is going to be on, it's on the Steam database, right? On the back end of Steam, right? So the release is imminent for Returnal. I'm not going to be surprised. And it's probably going to maybe put up who knows how many numbers, but it's going to sell. Not probably, it's going to sell, right? Because there's a market for that game. So don't be surprised if you see more Sony-owned IPs, right, on other platforms, because that is the vision. That is the goal. That's the dream. That's where the industry is heading towards. Microsoft is heading that way. Sony is heading that way. Nintendo is still keeping it close to the chest. Guys, that's just the way it is. You know what I mean? Like, for me, per se, like I said, I'm the type of gamer, it doesn't affect me one way or the other because I have a PC that's powerful enough to run everything on ultra settings, right? My streaming rig is also my gaming rig. I have a PS5, I have a Series X, I have a Steam Deck, I have a Nintendo Switch OLED, I have a regular Switch. Like, listen, bro, like, what are you doing? I have a Samsung TV back here, right? With that ability, right? To where I could say, well, okay, I can stream Game Pass on my TV. You see what I'm saying? Like, you have that gamer like myself that has unlimited options to be able to play and experience these games whenever, wherever, anytime, right? And then you have the less fortunate gamer that's the only thing that they can afford is a PS5. So they stick to the PS5, right? And then you have that other gamer that's just on PC, right? They just stick to their PC, right? And so Sony knows that. There's all different type of gamers, right? So you have to tap into those markets and try to strengthen those markets as much as you can. And so it's interesting that Phil is really talking about this because it's already happening already. It's just a matter of time before Sony switch over and just say, hey, day and date PC, let's go. All right, let's move along here. The next thing is, obviously, Xbox continues to look for more potential acquisitions. Again, we've talked about this before, and I'm going to say it again. Listen, it's not so much about buying studios and this and that, because Microsoft got infinite money, right? And this sounds all good and all. Yeah. You're still going to continue to look in more potential. Sony said the same thing. Jim Ryan said the same thing. Oh, we're not done yet. We're still going to be buying more studios, this and that. Listen, Microsoft got so many studios. And I'm trying to be as real as I possibly can be. Like, I can really care less so much about buying additional studios. What it really comes down to is the quality of the games, right? Because Microsoft have been suffering in that area for years. Quality control, struggling. Management control, struggling in that area for years. Yes, it's cool to buy more studios. Oh yeah, that's good. Buy all the studios you want. You could have 1 million studios, but if not even say 1 or 2 or 3 out of that 1 million is producing high quality stuff, what do you think is going to happen? Is those 1 million studios going to matter in the long scheme of things? No. You have to put out high quality stuff. So this is cool that Phil is talking about more potential acquisitions. That is cool, man. That is cool. More strength in numbers, right? For Game Pass, right? Because they're trying to feed Game Pass and try to amp up Game Pass and try to appetize the gamer as much as possible. Man, if we acquire more and more publishers and more studios that people come to know and love, well, maybe they might sign up for Game Pass. But here's the thing, the quality has to be there for a lot of people. Because if you look on the PlayStation side, what keeps PlayStation gamers attached to PlayStation for years? Because of the quality, because of the story, because of the cinematic experience, because of the production, right? Because of the ecosystem, right? Xbox, not so much. They're getting there. They're trying to get there. So within the next 2 or 3 years, you're going to see a whole different Microsoft. Starting next year, you're going to see a whole different Microsoft. This is just the beginning. This is just the beginning. I've been hearing some things and I'm like, whoa, really? Oh, they're not done yet. They're not done yet. I know that. They're going to buy more studios. They're going to acquire more publishers, right? Because they're trying to feed Game Pass as much as they can. And that's cool. But the quality needs to be there, right? It has to be there. The games have to do the talking. Like Jim Ryan said, let the games do the talking. Like you can buy. But if the games ain't doing the talking, well, you ain't got a darn thing, man. You ain't got nothing at that point. You're just a boat without a paddle at that point. You're not even moving. You're sitting on all these studios and all these people, but you ain't got nothing. There's nothing that people are saying, well, this and this. But the beautiful part about Game Pass is that you're always going to see these third-party games, these big third-party games tied to Game Pass. Day one, Lies of P. You know what I mean? Like, that game looks insane. Day one on Game Pass. That's how they get you. They pay all that money, right? To make, there's nothing wrong with that. When it comes to your third-party stuff, that is good. That is good because you're going out, you got more money than anybody else right now, right? So you can throw money at these developers and be like, hey, put Lies of P day one in Game Pass. That's going to entice people that are interested in Lies of P to sign up for Game Pass. That's a fact, right? There's a lot of third-party games. Plague Tale Requiem, same thing. Why pay $60, $70 for that game when you can get it inside of Game Pass? Those are the type of things. That's how Microsoft is thinking, right? They're thinking, okay, well, we got to just be more aggressive. We got to tie more and more people. We got to entice the gamer to sign up for Game Pass. So yeah, buy all the studios you want, but at the end of the day, the quality has to be there for your first party games. Third party is a whole different story because these developers are going to do what they're going to do. How would you guys feel? And I'm just saying, and we're going to move on to the next thing that he said. Woo, this will shock up the industry. How would you guys feel if Microsoft go to Take-Two and say, listen, here is $10 billion. Oh, no, not even $10 billion. Here is $30 billion. We need, and probably not that much money. Maybe I'm just off with the figures, but I'm just saying X amount of billions of dollars. Go to Take-Two and say, hey, we need a 2-year time exclusive deal with GTA, right? That's what we need right now. And here's the thing. Remember, our motto is to play beyond the box. So not only we're giving you billions of dollars to get the next GTA time exclusive to our box, but here's the thing, Take-Two. We go beyond the box. We going beyond the box. We on PC. We on mobile. We in the clouds, right? We on TV. People, man, we're touching markets that's never been touched before, right? So, I mean, how can you turn that deal down? How can you turn that deal down when Phil's whole thing is, listen, we trying to make our games be available on more devices. So from a publisher standpoint, from a developer standpoint, man, that's more eyeballs for our games. You know what I mean? That's more gamers that's going to be playing our games. I'm just saying. Microsoft, they can do it. They can do anything they want to do. They can do anything they want to do. And that is the threat that they are to Sony, is that they have the money to make the deals happen. Sony got money, but Sony has to be more strategic with how they spend their money. Does that make sense? With how they spend their money. Microsoft is just like, man, we don't care. You know what I'm saying? If it's going to benefit Game Pass, yeah, it might not be profitable for us right now, but it's all good. We can afford to be in the red. Sony like, no, we're not going to just jump and spend billions of dollars like that. No. We got to think. We got to think before we jump. Microsoft like, no. We don't care when we jump, how we jump. We going to jump. And we going to make it happen. Sony like, no. We not going to do that. If it's not going to benefit with the path that Sony and the direction that Sony is heading in, then no, they're not going to do it. So you see, Sony has always been more strategic, walking on eggshells when they're acquiring studios. Sony, we already know how Sony is, right? We already know how they are. But Sony is a lot more strategic and a lot wiser with their purchases. Not say that Microsoft is not wise or they don't think, but at the same time, they can do whatever they want to do as long as it's going to benefit their ecosystem. Okay. Next thing is this. So the deal that everybody wants to stop from happening, obviously, we're talking about the Xbox Activision deal, right? That's what we're talking about. And so it's looking good. According to Phil, he feels good about the progress on the Activision Blizzard deal. And that is good. We already know Saudi Arabia is one of the first regulatory body in the world to really announce its approval of the deal. So Saudi Arabia, big check on the deal, right? Phil is saying right now he feels good about it, right? He's feeling good about what's happening as far as how the deal is progressing and everything like that. And so he said, quote, I've never done a $70 billion deal, so I don't know what my confidence means. I will say the discussions we are having seems positive, right? Seem positive. So they're having positive discussions about this deal right now. And so it's just a matter of time. It's a matter of time before this deal fully goes through. And obviously Microsoft gets the full benefits of the IPs and where they want them to go and what's going to be tied to whatever the case may be. So this is good. This is a good look that, hey, everything is kind of looking up good for the actual, deal and everything. Now, here's my takeaway on the whole situation. Sony is going to continue to be Sony, regardless of how the core fan base feels about the decisions and choices that Sony is making. Listen, Sony is going to continue to do what Sony does best, right? And is sticking to their guns when it comes to what? Their first party games. But they're also knowing that, well, we got to try to make more money. We got to prepare ourselves, especially with the whole Call of Duty situation. Now we gotta think outside the box, and we have to be more aggressive in areas where we can make even more money. And so there's going to be more deals. There's going to be more games going to other platforms that the core fan base is not going to be happy about. And that's fine with me. I'm not going to be crying if God of War Ragnarok goes to PC. I can care less if Returnal goes to PC. I could care less for Miles Morales to go to PC. I don't care. Because as a gamer, as a person, I have an open mind on everything. I expect anything at any time. Don't just have a tunnel vision on something. I don't care. I'm not going to whine and complain, throw a fit, throw my PlayStation 5 out the window. I don't care. Because at the end of the day, Sony's going to get your money one way or the other. Microsoft is going to get your money one way or the other. Nintendo is going to get your money one way or the other. You want the experience, you got to pay for it. That's just how it is. So we have to prepare ourselves for what's ahead. We have to prepare ourselves for the future. We have to start thinking about the future and what Sony is doing right now, the plans that Sony have currently right now, because there's a lot of things that Sony is doing that absolutely makes no sense, right? Like the thing with their marketing, how they're marketing their games, right? Like, obviously, yeah, God of War Ragnarok. People are just like, where's the marketing for God of War? Oh, ain't you supposed to be showing gameplay? Ain't you supposed to be showing Last of Us? You know, have a state of play, even though we already played the game already, finished the game already. Like, people are starting to realize that, no, you got to understand, Sony's going to do what they're going to do. You can say whatever you want. You can have your own opinion, but Sony's going to do what they're going to do. Regardless. Like, do I think that Sony needs to, you know, be more aggressive in the marketing area, be more aggressive in talking to their fans? Yeah, heck yeah, for sure. But Sony's arrogance and cockiness is just like, oh, you know what, man, we talk when we want to talk. You know, we've been doing this for years. We've been doing this since 95. We don't care. Okay? We don't care. We'll talk when we want to talk, not when y'all want us to talk. Okay? Like, we'll move when we want to move. And when we move, oh boy, we coming with thunder, lightning, storm, everything. We coming with a disaster because we know that our numbers speak for themselves. We know when we host a PS5 showcase, we know when we host a state of play, the numbers are crazy. We have 200,000, 300,000, 400,000 people watching our showcases. So we ain't got to go all out on marketing because we know people are going to buy our games. They have that Nintendo mentality. Oh, no, we don't need to be coming out here throwing our games in your face. God of War speaks for itself. Last of Us speak for itself, right? Horizon speak for itself. Uncharted. Listen, that's the mentality that Sony got. And they're going to continue to have. As much as I'm saying, no, they need to communicate more. They need to market it. They need to market more. No, they're going to do what they're going to do. And hey, when they get the results that they get, then they know, okay, we need to pivot, or okay, we need to do this, or we need to do that. It's up to you. You running your own doggone ship. So you got to decide. Keep making your $70 games, right? Throw up your $70 games up there and make sure it's high quality. Make sure people are getting the insane value that they're paying $70 for. They're going to do their live service games. They're going to have multiplayer games, and we'll see how Sony stacks up with the test of time. That's just real. It's real. That's just what it is. A lot of people are scared of the future, but that's the reality at the end of the day. And we have to prepare ourselves for this. We have to. Kratos99, thank you so much for the $10. Says, you know when Sony is quiet, something big is about to happen. Bro, thank you so much, Kratos99, for being a roundtable member. Facts. Facts, no printers. Whenever Sony is laser quiet, like, I mean, just literally quiet, like you're not hearing anything. Oh, they got something big up their sleeves. Sony is predictable. They've been doing this for years. They have that ninja mentality. You know what I mean? They come from out of the shadows. You don't know what Sony is coming up with. You don't know. Just like the controller. Well, we already got the rumors about the Pro Controller already. But boom, yesterday in Gamescom, boom, there goes a Pro Controller. We know everybody's going to buy it. Right? It's like they didn't even build us up to the controller. Like, no, here it is. We already got the rumors already, but the rumors were true. Here is the controller. Nobody, I mean, unless you don't really care about the core gaming space that we have on a daily basis and everything like that. But hey, man, Sony don't care. Sony just gonna do what they gonna do, and we just got to prepare ourselves for it. That's just the way it is. Ain't no two ways about it. You can't even make this stuff up. You know, it is what it is. Now, McShawn, thank you for the $5. Says, bro, are you going to check out the new Forspoken gameplay trailer? It was just released today, and it looks good. Not gonna lie. No, I didn't get a chance to even look at that yet. The Last of Us, though, they did drop a trailer for The Last of Us and everything like that today. But still no state of play. Don't even seem like they're going to do a state of play. It just seem like they're just going to release that game. And there you go. You should be happy, right? Forspoken, I think a lot of people, generally speaking, they didn't like the narrative. They didn't like the whole dialogue of the game and whatever the case may be off of that trailer. But at the same time, I'm like, let's just wait until we see more and more on this game before we sell ourselves short. That's just kind of like where I'm at, right? And so I want to play the Last of Us trailer, right? Because this is what Sony is saying, like, look at this launch trailer and tell me if you want to buy Last of Us. Tell me if you want to still spend $70. This is what they're doing. They're not pushing no heavy marketing for this game. Like, they're just like, they're still laser quiet on this game. Naughty Dog's been dropping little stuff here and there on Twitter, but there's really no major marketing for this game. Yep, here is the launch trailer, right? So is this enough to convince you guys? I know some of you guys already pre-ordered the game, but I'm just saying, like, for people who that really want to see gameplay to see how it runs on PS5, here it is. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at this. And so this is what Sony is doing. Like, they just, here it is, right? So let's go ahead and let's take a look at this. Make sure you guys hit the like button, hit the share button, and hopefully you guys enjoyed the show, man. Let me go ahead and why is my, okay, there we go. All right, let's take a look. And let me know y'all thoughts.
Now, the girl.
Captured on PS5.
What girl? I don't know no girl. She's alive. Where? In the town. In the town. Here's how this thing's gonna play out. You do what I say, when I say it.
Joel, I can handle myself.
It's called luck, and it is gonna run out.
You hear that? Run! There's too many of them!
You ready to haul ass? Come on. Realize what your life means?
Stop with the bullshit. What are you so afraid of? Go!
Well. Zoom out, Marlon. Zoom out. All right, PlayStation fans. You saw a tad bit of gameplay in there. How do you feel now? Sony just dropped this, right? How do you feel, PlayStation fans? How do you feel? Are you excited about this? Are you ready to spend $70? How do you feel? Because I don't think we're getting a state of play at this point. Game comes out next week. So if anything, they would have announced a state of play this week to prepare for next week. Embargo drops in a few days. So are you happy with this? Are you gonna get this based on what you saw with some tad bit of gameplay and everything like that in that trailer? It's for y'all to decide. You say you're gonna pass. Okay. It says still only $10 max, and oh God. Okay. Let's see here. It says, bro, please don't waste your time, bro. I have this game already. I mean, I can already play this game now. I see nothing different. Not going to buy it. I got you. $70 price tag. It says, we feel good. How do you feel? Well, like I said before, I've already said, as far as from a consumer standpoint, I've already played the game. But hey, I'm a content creator, so I will be picking this up for you guys to play it on the channel, just like Saints Row. I got that in for review. But anything that comes out of PlayStation, I will be picking it up for the channel for you guys, so that you guys can make a better decision when it comes to what? Your hard-earned dollar. Now, we got Forspoken. So, are you guys want to see Forspoken? Are you guys still salty about Forspoken? Let's look at it. I might because I said I wanted to see more on this, right? So let's go.
Frey Holland, daydreamer, cat lover, New Yorker. On a fateful evening,
Character model
her
looks
life
good.
changed drastically when she was mysteriously transported to the beautiful, treacherous land of Athia.
Whoa.
Frey arrives with a magical, sentient bracelet inexplicably wrapped around her arm.
Oh, hello, yes.
Then discovers she can cast powerful spells and use magic to swiftly traverse
Man, this
the
looks
sprawling
good, bro.
landscapes. The last remnants of Athia's populace soon looked to Frey as their only hope for confronting the Tantas.
Forspoken and The Last of Us remake are day one buys for me from the Chippables and the Breakables 3D audio, gore, and alone the enemy AI equal different experience. There you go. Forspoken looks fire, guys. I'm just gonna keep it $150. Wow, this looks good. This looks good, man. I'm like what I'm seeing so far.
Safe haven in Athia is Supply, where refugees have gathered.
This
to
looks
escape
good.
The mysterious corrupting force of the Blade.
This looks
Some
good.
of Athia's inhabitants will have quests to give or information to share. Others are willing to trade for valuable goods. And Frey may even find a small
Bro, this game
friend
looks
to act
fire,
as a
bro.
guide. At this point in Frey's journey, she has returned to Sipal from the wilds after finding a rare piece of Advaha ore. In the right hands,
This looks
ore
really
may prove
good.
to be most useful.
That's why I tell people,
ore, right?
like,
You've
you know,
seen
you
this
can't
stuff
just look
before?
at the game from the trailer
I've
and be
made
like,
armor
oh,
out of it.
the dialogue,
But
this and that.
no
Just
less.
wait to see more
Whoa,
gameplay.
You made that armor? Does that mean you can do something cool with this stuff?
Man, the character models
could.
look good.
But I'd need the right tools.
And where can I find those?
Wow, man.
In
This
Prenos.
game looks fire, bro.
Huh?
This is,
Wait,
bro,
are
I
they
might
already
be
in
picking
town?
this game,
I'll
but
draw
I
you
will
a map
wait for
and
the
give you
price to
key.
come down.
You'll have to do the
Gotcha.
rest yourself. If you can bring them back, and that's a big if, I'll make you something with that ore of yours.
Wow. Look at the environment.
Outside the safety of Sipal, the only life Frey will encounter are corrupted
Bro, this
enemies
looks good.
looking to rip her
Holy
limb from limb.
freaking cow.
Frey's combat spells make quick work
Wow.
with low-level enemies.
Are y'all kidding me? That
and her
looks
magic
good.
enhanced parkour abilities turn this inhospitable
Man, look at the
land
polish.
into
Look
her
at the
personal
mount.
playground.
Bro, I'm done. I'm done. This looks good. I don't care what nobody say, bro. This is fire.
Treasure chests dot the landscapes
What?
and contain items used for
It's like a
crafting
completely
or
different
trading with
game.
vendors back in Sipal.
This is fire.
Mana is earned by leveling up, but it can also be found in glowing pools around Athia.
Holy
Collecting enough
freaking
mana
cow, dude.
allows Frey to unlock new spells.
Bro, the gameplay is so smooth. So smooth. Wow.
With the help of her golden companion cuff, Frey can scan belfries to reveal nearby points of interest before continuing her journey.
Bro, this looks fire, bro. Oh my god.
This is
Count
the place
me
on Joe
in.
Diddy's map, isn't it? Are you
Count
planning
me
on retrieving
in,
her
bro.
smithing gear?
Might as well while we're here.
Wow.
Besides, I want to know more about Scylla. And Johidi knew her.
Hey, I'm cool with Square Enix, so I'll have access to this early. I'm telling you, let's go, man. Let's go, let's go. Woo! This is what? What? Oh! 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 What? Look how smooth the combat is.
Well, as
What?
ever, it seems we have a few things to attend to first.
Yeah, looks that way. Let's break some heads.
What? Look at the top. What? Oh, shoot. God, dog it. Look at the fire. Oh, set the whole place ablaze. Let's go. Water. Oh, shoot. What? This cannot be the same game. Look at the... Oh, I'm done.
Looks like this is the place.
Well, in we go.
Holy freaking cow, bro.
This stuff is heavy.
The reassuring heft of Odvaha.
Bro, this is fire.
There
this
is
not
much
better.
to find in Athia.
Better than the
So
Last
explore
of
new
Us. He
locations
said you
before completing a quest.
Bro, this is fire,
always
bro.
worthwhile. A variety of rewards are waiting to be
Dang,
discovered
bro,
or
this
unlocked,
is too good.
including experience points, stat increases, bits of Athian lore,
Oh
and
my
new gear.
God.
This thing just screams prov.
Why not try it
Bro,
on?
this is fire, bro. Is this the same game that we've been looking at? Nobody saw this coming.
While Frey
Nobody
is
saw this
mysteriously
coming.
immune to the corrupting influence of the break, nothing else in Athia can escape
Bro, look
its
how
grasp.
she's moving, bro.
Humans are turned into savage zombies
Oh
and worse,
my
while
God.
animals are mutated into dangerous beasts.
Wow. Bro, so smooth. Ooh, boy. Let's go. Hit the ground. Let's go. Yo. Primal with the $5 says, bro, I have no idea why people were doubting Sony.
Athia,
Bro,
and it's always a
you
good
already
idea
know
to
what you
seek
can
them out.
expect from Sony, bro. Quality games.
Here, Frey can craft healing drafts,
Quality games.
upgrade gear,
Period.
and get
Quality
some
games.
much-needed rest.
Bro, this is fire, bro. This ain't even the same game. Say hi, Marlon. Forspoken is fantastic. It's on PS5
recharged
only.
and
That's
ready
why
for the next step
it's
of
so
her journey.
good. Day one for me.
Frey travels
Bro, this
onward
game is fire,
into
bro.
the depths of corruption in Avolet. The effects of the break are even more unmistakable here. And while Frey may be resistant to those effects, she will undoubtedly be pushed to her limits.
Bruh.
This
This
place
game
is
looks
insane.
so good. Limited access to powers and abilities? Count me the freaking. Oh my God. Yo. Woo. Woo. So smooth with the transitions. Like, oh, come here. Frick me, bro.
Frey will encounter
God,
numerous
dog
points of
it.
interest in her travels. Many of these landmarks and locations have been corrupted or overrun with corrupted enemies,
Frick,
but
bro.
they're always worth seeking out.
Well, this doesn't look good.
Yes, something seems to have drawn
The
the
voice
break
acting is
here,
fine,
but
bro.
I expect you can clear it away with your powers. Give it a try.
Andre B with the 14 months says this feels like a Forspoken state of play. For real, it is. I mean, it's 10 minutes. It really is, bro. Rock says, keep up the good work, Marlon. Hey, we out here. Let's go. We out here.
That's
Man.
enough exploring for now. It's about time for Frey to head back to Sepal and deliver the smithing tools
Bro,
to
this is
Johidi.
basically a state of play.
All done?
Wow. Impressive, bro. Impressive, bro.
What the hell is this?
Impressive.
What did you expect?
Wow.
A full suit of armour? You'd have needed a damn sight more ore for that.
No, it's cool, I just...
Like you to lump it. That's the last bit of smithing I'll be doing for a while.
Let's go.
Frey's journey will take her to the ends of this beautiful, cruel land.
Oh my God.
And in her search for a way home, she discovers something worth fighting for.
Wow. Yeah. They gotta fix that. The lip syncing, they gotta fix that. Yeah, they gotta fix the lip syncing. Bro, this game looks fire, bro. What? Yo, you saw that? She doing the Goku. Yo, this game is gonna be fire, bro. Ooh. Wait, I gotta go back. Hold up. She said, Kamehameha.
What did you expect? A full suit of armour? You'd have needed a damn sight more ore for that.
No,
Yo.
it's cool,
What?
I just...
Like you to lump it.
What?
That's the last bit of smithing I'll be doing for a while.
Bro, she said,
Frey's journey will take her to the ends of this
Bro, this
beautiful,
game is gonna be
cruel
fire.
land. And in her search for a way home,
Bro,
she discovers something worth fighting for.
look at that. Bro. Oh my God. What? Hit him with a Goku. Kamehameha. Oh, let's go. Oh. January? Oh my God. Oh my God.
Is that a cat?
What? Bruh. What? Yo, count me in. This is a whole, bruh. Oh, there it is. Oh, Sony making it very apparent. There it is. Making it bold, forspoken, PlayStation 5 console exclusive. Wow. Wow, man. Wow. There it is. Oh, God. Wow, man. I am literally blown away. Listen, I know that this game is still in development. They're still polishing up the game. Man, we're in August right now. The game is coming out in January. So I feel like they will fix the lip syncing issue or whatever. But man, completely different game. And I think a lot of people are going to eat their words on what they were saying when they saw that trailer that Square Enix put out there. Oh, the game is not going to be good because the dialogue and this is... I'm like, man, listen, that's one of the main reasons why I didn't cover that stuff, because I was like, you know what? I need to see gameplay. Also, this is on PC as well. This is what I am talking about, man. This is what I'm talking about. Putting out quality games, quality freaking games, right? And also releasing it on multiple platforms. You're winning, bro, because your console gamers are going to be happy and people on PC is going to be happy. You know what I mean? Like, this is, bro, listen, man. Listen, bro. That's what I'm talking about. Man, that game looks fire. That was literally a state of play, like off rip, like just silent. Like Sony was just like silent, like, listen, like, no, we're doing this right now. Man, listen. Frozen Bear, thank you so much for the $5.90. Says this is 100% The Last of Us remake will break records in the UK and Europe, and the Americas will be sorted and cry little children. This game will do well overseas. People will be interested in The Last of Us remake. It will push numbers whether people like it or not. Yeah, it's going to put up numbers. OG Gaming, thank you so much for the $10, man. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for the $10. My man, Magnum Visuals, appreciate the love. Thank you for the $20. Says, if Spider-Man is melting PC CPUs, then after 2 years, I don't know how the Xbox Series X will handle Forspoken, given that this game has traversal mechanics like Spider-Man, and its IO throughput is half the speed of the PS5. Man, listen, man. And you see, the crazy part is you don't really see anybody talking about this whole like T-flops anymore. T-flop argument is dead, right? It's all about the developers and how much they can squeeze out of these consoles and make it happen. Yes, I do believe that Forspoken can run on Xbox, like, but it all comes down on, you know, how it's being presented and if they're using up all the resources, because the Series X is a beast of a console. You know what I mean? So I feel like any game can run on any console. It just matters on who is doing it. Like who is developing it, who is porting it, whatever the case may be. Are they fully utilizing the hardware? If you're fully utilizing the hardware, then you're going to get the best performance, you know? But my God, man, literally like Forspoken make me want to play the hype song. Oh God, run the hype song. We got to play the hype song. I said that nothing was actually making me get hype for this year, but my God, Forspoken.
Hey, this is for all them PS boys out there, man. Y'all know what time it is. If you a Sony pony, you need to get hype. If you a Xbox boy, you need to get hype. If you a Nintendo boy, you need to get hype. Get hype, get hype, get hype. If you a Sony pony, giddy up, giddy up. If you a Sony pony, you need to get hype. Get hype, get hype, get hype. Get hype, man, it's about to go down. I said the haters gonna hate, the hating on the
hey, let's go, son. Let's go. Holy freaking cow, man. Forspoken, man, day one. You know your boy is good with Square Enix, so I'll get early access to this game. I will be reviewing it for you guys day one. Man, I can't wait. Like I said, I cannot wait. I cannot wait, man. This is what I'm talking about. Putting out quality games that's tied to your box and still being able to put it on other platforms. You're winning, bro. You're winning. Like real talk, you're winning. Let's see here. My man, Tony with the $3.54 says known for their quality, and here we are. They have proven they can do quality. You can say whatever you want, but it doesn't matter. Hellblade and Starfield doesn't look as good. Now hold up. I will say this. I don't even think y'all remember Hellblade. Hellblade is hold on. What the heck am I doing? What the heck? How did I get this whole thing on here? I don't know. I think y'all forgetting about Hellblade. I literally think y'all forget. Hellblade 2 is literally the best. Hellblade 2 is literally the best looking game that I would say that Microsoft got right now. That I could say that, yeah, they got the quality down.
And
like they're starting to understand. Forza, bro, listen. Hellblade 2?
To strike the gods that haunt
boy. Hellblade 2? Listen, bro. Listen, Ninja Theory, AAA studio.
Might see me as weak.
Hellblade 2 lets me know. When I saw Hellblade 2, last year, I was like, bro, what? Bro.
We will embrace our suffering.
Hellblade 2 is gonna be crazy. And that's what I'm telling you guys. That's what I keep telling y'all. It's gonna be a challenge. Like Microsoft ain't playing. And Sony, we already know what Sony is capable of. This is the best looking thing that I've ever seen from Xbox. Hands down. Bro, Hellblade 2? What? Oh my God. You crazy. You are crazy. You literally, my phone is ringing like crazy. You are insane.
To lead others to death.
Bro, y'all boys be forgetting about Hellblade 2. Oh my God. Bro.
Would have to learn to
Oh my God, bro. Microsoft, when I saw this, I said, yup, Microsoft finally getting it, bro. We gotta blow people away. We gotta give people that Sony treatment. Cause Sony always is gonna give you that AAA high quality experience. What? Are you kidding me? Man, stop playing, bro.
Look at the bones. That's going to be you.
Bruh. Hellblade 2 is gonna be crazy. Oh my God, gonna be crazy. What? Man. Oh my God, dude.
Those whose eyes are clouded by fear are besieged by the ghosts that haunt them.
Crazy, bro.
Senua saw that to win the war we must break this siege. Break it.
Man, look at the
with an
fire,
unshakable
like.
truth.
Oh my God, bro.
Break it.
Look at the skin just hanging off, like.
Get ready. It's about to start.
Man, this is crazy, bro. This is freaking crazy. And can you imagine how the game looks now? Oh man.
You can do this. First the iron, then the fire. Yes.
Oh my God. I can't, bro.
Yes.
Wow. Look at the fire, bro. Oh my God, bro. This game is gonna be crazy.
Varric. Harold.
It's me it wants to kill.
Oh God. Are y'all crazy? Man. God. It's like I'm watching a movie. Help me.
He's seen you. She's
I know you.
He needs you.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Wow. 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 It's like I'm watching a movie. Like, wow. I'm like I said, man, I'm getting on that hill, bro. I've said it. Microsoft is when I saw Hellblade 2, I said, "Yup, they're getting it. They're getting it. Just make more like that. Make more look like that, bro." Oh my God, man, that is amazing. That is, I don't care what nobody say. I mean, the fact that Xbox is attached to that game, I don't care what nobody say, bro. That is amazing. That is literally amazing. Amazing. Y'all crazy, bro. Y'all crazy, man. I'm telling you, if Fable can look like that, if State of Decay 3 can look like that, if Avowed can look like that, like all the games that are currently in development, Deep into Perfect Dark can look like that. Oh man, this generation is gonna be crazy. This generation is gonna be crazy. Woo, boy. I'm telling you guys, man, get ready, man. Get ready. This generation is gonna be crazy with the games. Sony ain't laying over. Microsoft ain't laying over. You know what I mean? Like, Microsoft is not playing no more games. Like, they know we got to bring it. When it's time for us to drop the hardcore AAA stuff, we got to blow everybody. They know they have to. They have to. Man. Oh my God, man. CGI. Okay. I'm saying, say whatever you want to say. Say whatever you want to say about that, but you cannot deny the quality of that, of what you saw. And then when Jeff Keighley said it was gameplay, I refuse to believe. When I first saw that, I said, nah, there's no way that's gameplay. Like, this, obviously, it's a mixture of CGI and gameplay, right? But I'm just saying, man, that you got to give flowers where it's due. I'm just saying, give flowers where it's due, man. It's not hard for you to say, well, great job, Microsoft. I'm actually blown away. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. That it's okay. At least for me, I know I'm going to be winning because I have a Series X. I have a S. I have a PC. What? Hellblade 2. What? What? And you know who is behind it? Ninja Theory? What? Y'all forget about Ninja Theory from back in the day? Heavenly Sword Ninja Theory? Y'all boys better wake up and stop playing. Kratos99 says, Hellblade 2 looks amazing. Unreal Engine 5 is mind-blowing. Listen, I can care less what anybody else saying. Unreal Engine 5, it's on Series X, it's on S, it's on PC. Man, you're winning. You are winning. You're literally winning. Oh, God, man. Mind-blowing. People needs to be gamer and not fanboy. Bro, like I said, it is okay to say, Microsoft, this looks amazing. It's okay. Because you're going to play wherever you're going to play at the end of the day. Thank you, Kratos, for the $5. You're going to play. That's what I'm saying, having that tunnel vision. Like, it's okay to say that looks fire. It's okay to say, man, I want to play that. That's their job, man. They're supposed to entice you to want to sign up for Game Pass, to want to buy a console. That's what it comes down to at the end of the day, giving you the value and the entertainment and be like, man, like they starting to really get that Sony quality. Matt Booty said it himself. He's over the studios and he's saying, man, we got to match that Sony quality. And how do you do that? Well, it starts with the studios. It starts with you managing. It starts with your quality control and making sure don't put nothing out there that is not of high standard, that is not of AAA standard, right? If it's a AAA game, then it needs to be on that AAA standard, or don't show it at all. Because once you show it, the internet is an unforgiving place. It's an unforgiving place. So you got to know your place when it comes to the internet. You put something out there into the interweb, best believe the internet will never forget it. You're scarred for life. So if you're putting a game out there that's supposed to be a AAA high quality game, and then when people say, oh man, this is garbage, oh man, this is trash, guess what? That is always going to attach to that game until proven otherwise. Look at Forspoken, right? Everybody was writing that game off. Oh man, the trailer that they showed on Twitter. You had all these YouTubers making videos. Oh, I'm not buying this because the dialogue is garbage. And I said, man, just wait. That's why I didn't cover it. I said, man, I want to see more gameplay first. I want to see more on Forspoken. Let the games do they talking. And the first time when they had showed gameplay, it was looking rough. And what did they do? They delayed the game and make it better. Case in point, man. Case in point. That's what I'm talking about. Right? You got it. Sometimes We just got to get same thing with God of War. People saying what they're saying. Oh, God of War this. Oh, God of War that. Right? God of War this. God of War that. But you haven't even seen the game yet. You haven't even seen. I guarantee. I am willing to bet. Yes, I'm getting on that hill. I guarantee you when Sony shows off God of War gameplay, it's going to make a lot of people that say, oh, well, Marlon, I'm not buying God of War because the graphics don't look too good. But when you actually see the gameplay, when you actually see the graphics running on PS5, you're going to be like, oh, doggone it. Woo! I gotta eat my words. Your whole narrative is gonna change. Guaranteed. Same thing with Hellblade 2. Same thing with all these games. Oh, I'm not gonna buy God of War because I don't like how the graphics look. Oh, really? Okay. Okay. All right, go ahead. Okay. That's fine. But when you see the actual gameplay and you see Kratos fighting Thor and you see all these major things happening in the universe, oh, shoot, I got to get Ragnarok now. Oh, okay. But I thought you wasn't going to buy it because the graphics and all this. But as soon as you see that gameplay and the graphics potentially look better than you were expecting it to be. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Tony, thank you so much for the $3.54. Says, I respect the other developers for making a 10-minute video for that game. Really good PS5 hardware. You can really see the smoothness and the way that she moves. Yes, very, very smooth and everything. It looks really good. And the way that she moves around the map and the combat is very smooth. I'm sorry, but I don't think that this is me to 2024. Okay, got you. Gotcha. I got you, man. I got you. You know, but hey, man, like I said, you know, a lot of these people that is saying what they're saying, I'm telling you, their tune is going to change, especially a game like God of War. I'm telling you, know who is behind God of War. You know, Sony Santa Monica and the talents that they have, right? I am telling that talk is going to change real quick. It's going to change real quick. When you see God of War, you're going to be like, oh my God, God of War looks insane. Oh God, Sony. Oh God. Yes, the narrative is going to change. It's going to change really quick because we know Sony. We know what they're capable of. And that's one thing I can say about Sony. They ain't going to show you something if it ain't ready. And when they do, look at Spider-Man, right? Spider-Man 2, when they showed off Spider-Man 2, running on PS5, in engine, running on PS5. And dudes was losing their mind. And it wasn't even gameplay. But dudes was losing their mind. Look at Horizon. When we first saw that. Man, we can't forget, bro. Uncharted, we cannot forget. We know what Sony is capable of. Microsoft knows if they literally want to compete with Sony head to head when it comes to the games. You might not be able to compete when it comes to hardware sales, but if you want to compete with quality, you got to reach that Sony quality, bro. You got to get up that. You got to raise the bar. You literally got to raise the bar because you already know how Sony gets down. You know what I mean? I am so happy for Forspoken. A lot of people who have been talking garbage about the game, they can eat their words because I'm blown away. That's day one for me. Like I said, I'm cool with Square Enix, so I get majority of their stuff. So I will be reviewing that game for you guys and playing it on the channel like I always do for you guys. And, you know, I'm honest with my reviews and honest about how I feel about things. And so I cannot wait, man. It's so much stuff to look forward to, guys. So much stuff to look forward to, whether you're a console gamer, whether you're a PC gamer, whether you're a mobile gamer, whatever your platform of choice is, it's time to buckle down and get ready for these games. Because these games are coming. And I am telling you, next year is going to be crazy. Oh, you ain't seen nothing yet. I cannot wait. I literally cannot wait for the next PS5 showcase because I know Sony coming with that heat. Believe me, as much as Sony's been getting a lot of bad press as of late, right? This hearsay, that. I guarantee you Sony is going to bring that heat. They're known to bring that heat. Yeah, they might be quiet and hands off and doing some crazy stuff that we might not approve of, but trust and believe, when it comes to Sony delivering, they always deliver. Make no mistake about that. So I'm telling you, the next PS5 showcase, I cannot wait, because I'm telling you, like, jaws are going to be on the floor. Literally, like, I'm ready to flip out of my chair, because I really want to see the games. I want Ghost of Tsushima 2. Can you imagine how that's going to look? PS5 only? Stop playing, bro. Stop playing. Stop. I'm done. I'm done talking. There's no more need to talk. The games are coming. Let's not fool ourselves, because we know what Sony is capable of. Microsoft, they already know what it is. They gotta get it. They gotta get it together. My man, Frozen Bear, thank you for the 589. Says, yeah, 100%. People say this, but 100% God of War is going to blow all these games out of the water. Starfield and Hellblade, doesn't matter how good they are. I said they can't compete with this. He says, you might tell me that they can, but they can't compete with this God. Now, here's the thing, man. Here's the thing. We already know what God of War is. You see me smiling, right? We already know what God of War is capable of, right? We already know God of War is going to put up the numbers and everything, right? That it's just crazy. You at the edge of your seat, you're hyped, you're getting excited, and everything is running through your veins. You go, right? But at the same time, I think Hellblade is going to be great. Starfield, I think, is going to be great. I need to, you know what? Just like Forspoken, when we first saw Forspoken and how rough Forspoken looked, and we were just like, man, I don't know about this game. And now we just saw it and we're blown away. I hope it's the same thing when it comes down to, not Hellblade. I just had the game in my head. I'm talking so fast right now. I hope it's the same thing with Starfield. When we see Starfield, I hope that it's literally the same thing with Forspoken. We first saw it, kind of look a little rough. But when we see it again, whoa, Starfield is whoa. Okay, Microsoft. Okay. You crushing it now with the quality. Like, oh, the quality is so much better than the last time. That's how I want that. I want that Forspoken type of treatment with Starfield. For real. Oscar Wheat, thank you for the $5. Says, God of War better not flop. What? Listen. Name one God of War game that flopped. Not one. All the God of War games were fire. Every last one of them. From the original all the way to God of War flop? What? No, sir. Sony cannot afford. Listen, God of War is one of their biggest selling IP. At this point, you might as well just say Kratos is the mascot for PlayStation. What? Gave PlayStation over $500 million in revenue? What? Flop? No, sir. No, sir. Sony Santa Monica? When have you known Sony Santa Monica not to deliver? Forget about Sony. Let's talk about the studio. Do you honestly think? What? What? Are you crazy? Sony Santa Monica is going to deliver the goods. We know what Sony Santa Monica is capable of. What? Flop? Man, God of War is going to be crazy. God of War is going to be correct. Man, you're going to be shaking like a $2 goldfish. What? Oh, God. What? Flop? Huh? Boy, look at here. No, sir. No, sir. Not happening. Not happening. Are you insane? No, man. Sony Santa Monica, just like Insomniac. That's like saying Spider-Man 2 is going to flop. Are you insane? No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. That's like saying Last of Us 3, you know, it's not going to deliver on the quality, or it's not going to be great. Bro, you know Naughty Dog. You know these high tier quality studios. You know what they're capable of. What? Man, listen, stop playing, bro. But I get it. I hope Sony knows better than that for the joint to be flopping and everything. You come on, man. Says I don't know you're excited, but I don't hold back if it's trash. Nah, God of War is not gonna be trash, bro. I'm telling you, I'm willing to stand on that hill and tell you, no, sir. God of War Ragnarok is gonna blow us away. Just like, bro, 2018 when Kratos was fighting Boulder. What? That fight in front of his house? What? Bro, that fight was so freaking epic. What? Flop? Oh, God. What? Flop? You crazy? No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. Man. Listen, man. Stop playing. Stop playing, bro. Kratos99 says, you're making me hype, Marlon. Stop it. You guys already know I'm the hype god. You already know that already. I'm the hype man. You know what I mean? I'm the hype master. You already know. I am telling you, you guys know how much I love God of War. I've been playing God of War since I was a kid. Okay? And as I got older, not one of those God of War games was garbage. So why stop now? Why not deliver now? What? Oh, man, God of War Ragnarok's going to be crazy. Oh, my God. Oh my God. Oh, my God. You crazy? Man, you better stop playing with me, bro. Stop. Ragnarok is going to blow us away. Ragnarok is going to make us grab our winter coats. You're going to be so cold, you can't even hold a controller. That's how cold God of War Ragnarok is going to be. It's going to be so cold, you can't even hold your PS5 Edge controller in your hand to get the edge over Thor when you're playing with the DualSense Edge controller. What? Man, grab your coats. Grab your coats. Because you ain't going to be able to handle the winter. You ain't going to be able to handle the frostbite, ladies and gentlemen, that God of War Ragnarok is going to be offering you. Man, stop playing, bro. Stop playing. Stop playing. Better grab your coats. Grab your coats. Get ready. It's going down. It's going down. It's going down. It says God of War 2018 dragon. Oh, the dragon fight. Oh my God. That dragon fight was crazy. Are you serious? There was so much epic fights in God of War 2018. Can you imagine Ragnarok? Boys, I'm telling, PS5s are going to be selling like hot friggin' cakes. I am telling you guys, Sony is already preparing it. PS5s are more available on store shelves now than they ever were 2 years ago. What? Better stop playing. Stop playing. Oscar Wheat says, I'm going to send you this video if it don't deliver. Listen, bro, God of War is going to deliver. Trust and believe that. You better grab your coats. Grab your coats. Crizzy, thank you for the $5. Says, Marlon, all the haters on God of War are Xbot haters. Says they know the game will be goated, so it makes them feel better to trash on it. Talk about envy. Laugh out loud. Bro, God of War, what? That's like saying, I'm just saying, that's like saying Eminem comes out with an album and it's not going to deliver. Or Dr. Dre, you know, comes out with, I don't know, a beat and it does not deliver. Like, you already know the quality that you're going to get. That's like Tupac making a song and he's not going to be telling you a story to hook you in to what he's saying. Like, that's like saying, like, come on, man. That's like saying Sony just going to give up on making quality games and just put crap out there that's going to flop. If Sony can control the leaks and stop letting all their main games being leaked out in plots and stuff, Man, listen, man. I'm going to end y'all off with this, man. I love y'all. Y'all know I love y'all. Get hype. Get it. Or 50 Cent. Exactly. Or 50 Cent. Like, come on, man. Like, you know the quality is there. You already know. You already know the quality is going to be there. Dr. Dre, you already know. You already know Dr. Dre is going to give you quality beats. Quality beats. It's going to sound amazing. That's like saying this man is not going to deliver on beats. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, guys. We got to get it together, bro. God of War is on a whole nother realm. God of War is on a whole nother realm. Like, God of War is going to deliver. Is this the new channel? Oh, make sure you guys, what is this channel about? Hold on, let me click on it real quick. Oh, Cooking with Marlon. Oh, the wifey just made the channel, Cooking with Marlon. Make sure y'all go subscribe to Cooking with Marlon if you want to see me cook and everything like that. You know what I mean? It says W Marlon chat. Hey, make sure y'all go subscribe to Cooking with Marlon. Yes, I'll be doing some cooking strictly on that channel. So if you want to see cooking and me cooking it up, you know your boy can cook. You know what I'm saying? Outside of YouTube, one of my other passions besides basketball and besides music is obviously cooking. So it's pinned up at the top. Go subscribe if you want to see your boy chop it up, cook it up, all of that good stuff. Appreciate you boys, man. One love. God bless. Get hype. Make sure you hit the like button, hit the share button, hit the subscribe button, and turn on that post notification bell, man. I love y'all. Let's keep it gaming. We outside, man. We do it. Make sure y'all go subscribe to the channel that's pinned at the top if you want to see that cooking. We out.
Yes, to go even further beyond.
10 toes down, I'm a ride with the gang. My whole life I've been doing my thing. Get that money, ain't no thing. Anything I do for the gang. 10 toes down, I'm a ride with the gang. My whole life I've been doing my thing. Anything I do for the gang. Anything I do for the gang. Took those L's and I took that blame. All money in, we ain't copping no chain. Feel like Ice Cube cause I did good day. Don't need 3 whips, don't need no race. I'ma keep it simple in the Chevy Ice Gate. Thank the Lord every time I wait. Lace my shoes and I get to that cake. Heads up, I'm coming. This is all we ever wanted. Go and stack it by the hundreds. This is all we ever wanted. 10 toes down, I'ma ride